Hi there. Thank you, Girish, for the great introduction. And welcome everyone in today's webinar. My name is Kunal Bhavsar, and I have more than 10 years of experience in optimizing website for LSO. Today, we will be learning about local search optimization and how to onboard local optimization clients. The motive behind selecting this topic is to provide you with all the information about LSO. To help you understand, we will discuss what is local search optimization. Why do small business need to optimize for LSO? Which small and medium businesses can benefit most from LSO? Which small business can benefit most from LSO and how to optimize your website and business profiles for LSO? Following with my recommendation on best practices and tools. So what is LSO? LSO is a technique to improve your website or Google business profile visibility in local search results. It means improving chances to appear in search results when someone intends to find a local service provider or a store in your area by using specific search term in search engine. But why local search presence is so important for small and medium businesses? Let's find out. According to the research published by Google, 76% of researchers searches done on mobile have local intent and most of them visited the business within a day. And 28% of these business visitors end up making a purchase. According to the other research published by Moz, Google Map captures a massive 90% of clicks for the local search made on the mobile devices. Near me searches have grown over 400% year over year globally, according to the research by Search Engine Land. According to the data and study published by Bright Local that indicates 93% of consumers read online review before visiting a business. And that's the reason we should include LSO in our marketing strategy and help SMBs to drive customers to their businesses. Now, as we know this, let's discuss which small and medium businesses will benefit most from LSO. Brick and mortar businesses. These are the small and medium businesses that need customers to come to their location to buy product or use their services. For example, professional services like doctors, dentists, lawyers, or financial institutions like wealth management and investment firms, or service business like hair salons, dry cleaners, and restaurant food chains, and grocery stores. The second, service area based businesses. Unlike brick and mortar businesses, service area business providers travel to their customers' location to provide their service. For example, plumbers, electricians, landscapers, or other providers like party entertainers or towing companies. I hope this is clear to you. Now we know how who our ideal clients are. Let's discuss how to optimize a website for local search results. To make it easy for you to understand, I have divided this section into four parts. 1. Keyword research. 2. Landing page optimization. 3. Google Business Profile optimization. And 4. Citation and link building. Keyword research. Keyword research is the most essential part of LSO. I will show you how to conduct keyword research in 4 steps. Local keyword research revolves around identifying 3 parts of our target search queries. 1. Identifying core term. 2. Modifiers. 3. Locations. And sort the keywords by search intent. Step 1 is to identify your core term. For example, if you are optimizing for a local hair salon, your core term could be hairdressers, haircuts, hairstylists. If you are optimizing for a law firm, your core term could be lawyers, law firm, and attorney. You can use your own knowledge of your niche to begin gathering list of core terms. Once you have your own list, do a Google research using some of these terms and note down any keywords that your competitors are using and that aren't on your list. The next step is add modifiers to your core terms. Modifier makes your core term more specific. It is also makes the keyword less competitive. For example, best hairdressers near me. Find a personal injury lawyer could be a good example. You can use your keyword research tool to filter out keywords based on their competition and keyword difficulty. Next, once you have this, keyword core terms with modifiers, you could add locations to your terms. The location component is the name of the town, states, countries, and communities your business is located in. For example, best hairdressers dresses in Albany and find a personal injury lawyer in NY. Once you have the keyword list ready, it is time to sort the keywords by its search intent. Organize your search, your relevant keywords by search intent. Intent reflects the user's goal behind the search query. There are three types of search intent. Commercial keywords, which are ideal to target on landing pages. Informational keywords, which are ideal to target on blog or article post. Navigational keywords, which are ideal to target on category pages. Now we know which keywords to target and where. So it's time to incorporate your web pages. Similar to the SEO, we have to optimize your website for LSO. So let's check this out in detail. In LSO, we work on the same element as we do for the SEO. That is technical fixes, mobile friendly site, optimizing for loading times, add content, sorry, meta tags, schema markup, and so on. But in LSO, we incorporate geo-targeted search term in on-page elements instead of the normal search terms. In LSO, it is also important to add all the service or product information on the pages that you are going to link from Google Business Profile. Consider the landing page will act as a home page for your local visitors. Here is a list of essential elements to add on your landing pages. On landing page, you could include geo-targeted keywords in meta tags. You can add information about your company, geo-targeted keywords in the content. You could talk about locally relevant content, mention important service and products. You could specify serving areas on this page. It is important to add NAP information somewhere in the footer of the page. Again, we could add testimonials and certification information to establish trust. If your business is person focused, then you could add relevant information about the person, for example, lawyer or dentist. Again, we could include geo-targeted keywords in alt tags. It is also a best practice to add GPRS enabled images on the pages. We could also help Google to understand our services by adding local business schema. We can add internal links to the location in anchor text. Internal links with location in anchor text. Since the on page and landing page is completed, Now it's time to optimize your Google Business Profile. Optimizing Google Business Profile is also important as it appears in 3 pack results. Consider it as your micro website. We can add following information on the Google Business Profile. Google Business Profile has these fields, the NAP, which is business name, physical address, and phone number. We can add features like description, categories, operating hours, reviews, photos, and videos. There is also chance to add post, question answers. We can describe our product and services, and so on. It would be very difficult to cover all these points in this webinar, so let's discuss the elements in detail that are most important for ranking and conversions. Business name. Google gives benefit to the businesses which have keywords in their location or in the business name. It becomes very easy for the users and search engines to identify business service from their name. But this doesn't mean you should add keywords into the business name field. But if you have a business tagline which includes keywords and location, you could add it here. Address. Address is important to add your uh, complete address including shop or store number, as Google sends business verification card to this address. We recommend not to use PO box or purchase address here. Phone number. In this field, you must use a local phone number with your area code. Web link. Here you must add a link to your website page optimized for local search terms. Business description. This is a great place to write about your business, services, and your USPs. It is good practice to use keywords and location in the description. Category. Category considered as one of the most important factor for ranking. You will want to select as specific as possible category for your primary category as your primary category. If your business caters into multiple industries, let's select the top important category as a primary category and add the other services as a secondary category. Photos. For the best possible outcome, it is recommended to add 17 plus photos to your Google Business Profile. In the research, it is found that user uploaded images and geotag images also helps in ranking. So encourage your customers for the same. Post. Post is a great option to keep your targeted customers informed about the offers, events, and news and updates related to your business and industry. It is noticed that profile ranking higher in searches has more than 4 posting frequency. Reviews. Reviews are not only important for ranking and conversion, but it also encourages others to have trust in your business. As per the study, business profile with 4 plus star rating tends to rank higher in local searches. But that's not it. When it comes to the reviews, uh, the number of reviews also matters. When reply to the reviews are very encouraged, and Google looks this as a trust signal. We could add product and service keywords in the reviews. So once all the properties are ready and optimized, it is time to build link and citations to your website and profile. Here are the most important profiles and directories to optimize and submit your business for. Bing, Google Business Profile, Bing Places listing, and Apple Map listing. Uh, we can add your business information to the key citation sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Facebook, 411, and so on. The key citations are most important sites to be listed on. since these sites are generally have higher domain authority and are trusted by most of the search engines like Google. Again, we could add your website information on the aggregator sites. The local aggregator site are the organization that gathers information about your business and then pass that data to other sources like Google. There are like three main aggregators, which are Foursquare, Data Excel, and GPS network. Backlink. Local link building is a practice of acquiring links from local website. A local news site could be a best medium to get link from. We can also add our website information or business information to the other local businesses in your area. Again, we could add your business to the niche directories. Not necessarily they should be local on to your area. Here we have recommendation for some tools that could ease your work while optimizing your site for local searches. You could use tools like SEMrush, Href to conduct keyword research, analyze backlinks, and identify more keyword opportunities. The tools like Moz, Bright Local, and Whitespark can help you with identifying local directories and build citations to your website. I I hope you understand about the local search optimization, and please let me know if you have any questions.
Uh, You need to go to the next slide. So yeah, so it was a nice demo from Kunal. Thank you. There was a lot of explanation about how the GBP actually works, the process, what important factors we need to follow. So he's proficient in the same. He has a team. So over here, I know you are the best of best sales guys, so I don't need to teach you anything better. So I feel these are just the add-ons, what sales strategies as an add-on from the Vidushi side. And yeah, so as I said, that you being the best salesperson, I cannot add much better things. But yes, we can better it by providing the consultation. If you have any business requirement, of course, the guys over here can acknowledge they'll research what would be the best option to go with the LSO or with the traditional SEO. So that's which is the best option. They'll surely come up with the best of best. We can GPP audit is also one thing. It's wherein one can provide the wholesome comprehensive audit, and they'll give the analysis of it and how it can be bettered. Of course, they'll come up with the suggestions. Um, then of course, when you go to your end clients, you can of course go with the case studies and with the stats. We have worked in multiple verticals when it comes to LSO, so we can provide you the required case studies for you, and we can refer the testimonials also from our end. Um, yeah, besides this, ROI projections is a good thing wherein we come up with the forecasting, a type of tentative projections, and also provide the ROI on each and every local strategy, wherein we will give you the insights and what are the potential outcomes. So these are few of those, including would be also the competitive analysis, wherein you can gain insight, what your client also can gain insights about your competitors' performance, and they can understand the position, what they are in the currently in the market, and what improvements are required. We can come up with those ideas also, and those suggestions from and recommendations from our end. So these are a few of the sales strategies from our end. You can change the slide. Yeah. So when it comes to client onboarding requirements, of course, we have to be very particular with what is the exact objective of the end customer, whether it's increasing the footfall, whether it's the online sales or the brand visibility. So it's very important to understand your client better. What is his actual objective? So while onboarding, this is very important factor to be considered. You understand their pain points, what exactly they are facing as a challenge, what they've experienced with their online visibility, and what are the local search rankings as of now. Of course, competitors is one thing wherein they need to understand, or rather, you need to understand what is their competitive landscape and what are their main competitors in the local market, and how you can help by increasing their online visibility and reputation, of course, via LSO. You have to set expectations also, what exactly the client wants, and of course throughout the process, what involvement would be there, what would the response time, what are the expectations, how will be the communication and reporting things happening. So these are very important factors when it comes to onboarding clients, because things delay, there's also a support model required from the client and to respond the reviews. So all things come into the picture. They also play an important role. So setting up the expectations to give the better results is very important. Yeah, we go to the next slide. Yeah. So there are few more. I won't detail it more, but yes, I'll share the total list with you. But yes, business information, specific information, which Kunal already talked about. Website access, very important. The login credentials, whether it's cPanel or FTP access, we need to get the full access for it. What is the GPP login? We need each and every details of it. If it's not there in existence, we need to create a new one. We can create a new one. When it comes to images, of course, we need the detailed images, of course, uh, and very high resolution images. So these are few things, and I'll share the complete checklist with you on the chatbot. Arjun will share the same, and yeah. So this is all about the presentation. I suppose we are almost ready for the Q&A session. So yes, we can start with the Q&A session as of now. Thanks. So any questions? Will you receive the slides after meeting? Yeah, yeah, Daniel, we'll make it a point that we'll share all these slides with you all, so you get a fair idea about everything. Whatever, we'll also share samples of case studies. We'll share the checklist, the questionnaire list, the onboarding list. Of course, we'll share all three documents from our end. Do you have any specific local SEO packages? Yes, we have those packages, and Arjun from my end will be sharing those once we are off this meeting. So we have created lucrative packages in local SEO, and he will share it via email as well as either or Skype or any other communication. We'll share it with you. Yeah. So yeah, how does it apply? Kunal, this is a question that how this is applied for not a physical business and only online. So can you explain about that it applies for both the physical as well as online?
Yes, if even though we business is don't have physical address, they will still need to add create a Google profile for them in order to appear in the searches. In that case, they could use some address which they could hide in Google My Business profile, and we could create a citations for that profile. So this is how it will work. Yeah.
Please, of course, you can shoot an email to Arjun or Kunal. Share our email IDs. Of course, I'm so sorry. I just said if anyone has few more questions, Jim, Tatiana, Louis, Laurie, Shana, you can shoot your questions. We have ample amount of time, almost like 20, 25 minutes approximately. So you can ask queries or you can even email us. I'll share Arjun's mail ID or Kunal's mail ID also. Okay, Louis, and no questions from my side. Maybe, yeah, any more questions? No, I don't see a question there. Oh,
Yeah. So
why no
uh,
mailbox?
why no mailbox for
Right.
address? Yeah. So Google wants to send a verification card, and they wants to provide security to their users, so that they want to make sure, like, business is actually present at the location that they have provided. So it makes sense, and Google can track PO box or mailbox number through their address. So it is avoided by Google itself. The the businesses which use PO box numbers normally doesn't rank in higher searches for obvious reason.
Yeah, so we've got about why not. So yeah, local phone is very important. The address details is very important when it comes to LSO. So there are many primary things to be taken care, or rather important things when it comes to LSO that when local search happens, the details entered, whether it's the photos, whether it's the NAP listing. We talked about the three, what's that term called?
Mm.
No, no, that's three boxes you said
The three
about.
pack
Yeah,
results.
three pack results. So these things are very important when it comes to LSO, and the guys are pretty familiar with the same. I'll wait for another question. Do you update the NAP as a part of your service? Yes, we do
Yes, we
update.
do.
That's the core. So we do. We just require the proper information. So the questionnaire which we'll be sharing, it is detailed. It is detailed to a very detailed level, I would say, in-depth level. So you'll get a fair idea about each and every aspect when it comes to the NAP or the address, the phone numbers, the business. Each and every aspect is mentioned in the questionnaire. So it'll be very easy for you to know what questions to ask to your customer. And it's a very helpful document, questionnaire doc, of course. And MAP is, of course, a part of our service. Our results to get on the three pack fairly quick after Webtoon as well. So is it quick, Kunal?
No, it's not a quick thing, since that involves so many elements, which includes backlinks, optimizing your website, targeting keywords, and creating an environment which is having more reviews to the website. But it takes around 4 to 6 months to appear in the like top 10 results normally.
Okay, you give a time frame too. Thank you. Yes, but we've seen that LSO is in WSI, or rather, it's pretty common in WSI. But yes, no one has focused that topic a lot. So we thought of getting into this webinar. Of course, we'll come up with more better things in the coming webinars, of course. But yes, we wanted to focus on this particular LSO, and we'll surely better it up in the upcoming webinar for sure. We talked about the tools also. The
Yeah, I have mentioned and recommended few tools
Yeah,
like Bright Local, White Spark, Moz
yeah,
Local,
and
which could be used.
I think we discussed that you work in the US and Canada side, so we need to figure out which would be the best one, or we need to uh, ignore any, or we need to just leave out any. Yeah, so
Yeah, so with in my experience, Bright Local is the best tool that we could use,
okay,
and that caters services to USA, Canada mostly.
okay,
So we could file all the local business directories in Canada, most part of the country, but they have an extensive list of directories which are very useful and considered by the top search engines like Google.
okay. Daniel has a query, I suppose. I think we should open a window so that they can speak. Oh, okay, you can speak. I think we can open the voice window also in case you raise your hand if you want to speak. It's not necessary just we can chat. You could just let me know if anyone wants to speak out. I'll just open Arjun will open the voice window and they can talk. Okay. Daniel says thanks for all. Mm, yeah. So I think yeah, no, Laurie, Tatena, Shana, you can just let me know if you want to me to open uh, the mic window. We can open it for you. Or Jim, if you want to speak up. Okay, you look forward for the packages. Of course, Arjun will share those once we are done with the presentation. I'll make it a point that we'll share it with each and every attendee over here. And Arjun will Arjun has a note of it that he has all the attendee list and he'll share all the packages. He'll share the questionnaire list and the onboarding doc also with you, of course. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thanks, Paul. Thanks.
Thanks.
Thanks to all of you. Yeah, any other questions? And feel free to reach out to anyone from us, be it Arjun, Kunal, or me myself. We are ready to have a one-on-one call to help you out with any type of requirements or any type of queries as such. We are available on Skype, on phone, on emails anytime. Sure, Paul. Arjun will share those with you once we are off the meeting, probably by next week, probably because we are at the end of the day. So just wait for a couple of days. Maybe on Monday we are off, but yes, we'll be back on Tuesday, and he'll make it a point that to share all the details with you. Yeah. So Ted has a question. Does website platform have any influence on ranking of LSU? I don't think so, but you can
No,
answer.
the platform doesn't have any influence on ranking in LSO. It's just based on the NAP citation and the keyword placement. If your site or the platform gives us all the flexibility to add meta tags and make changes, SEO changes, normal SEO changes, that would be fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's specific to the local
No,
aspects, the geo-targeted
aspects.
aspects which need
Yeah,
to be done on the backlinks or the offsite work. And of
yeah,
course, GPP is the most important thing. It's as good as a microsite. So website is also a part, but yes, GPP plays the main role in it,
main
I would
role
say.
here.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Ted. I hope that you've got the answer. If not, please let us know. Thanks, Ted. Thank you. Yeah, we are ready for more questions. We are hopefully we had a good time for. I know that there would be more questions, so we wanted to give as much window to the questionnaire session because I see normally webinars do happen, but people don't get time to that put the questions across to get the answers. So we just thought of giving that extension of another half an hour to have lot many answers together and close house discussion also. Yeah, any other questions? We are we have an open house over here. Let us know if any other questions. Yeah, Jim is typing something. Let's see. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Jim. Yeah, you two have a great weekend, you all of you. We are looking forward positively. And it looks to be a wonderful session. Thanks for asking so many questions, and would love this interaction to be continued. And feel free to reach us anytime. Yeah, Paul, thanks. Thanks. Have a great weekend. Thank you. Uh, yeah, happy weekend to all of you. Thank you. Oh, look at it. Yeah, it default comes with the reporting. So monthly reporting, I suppose. It's the monthly reporting, of course. So it happens on a monthly basis. And of course, we brief the reporting before you reaching to your end client. We can explain each and every attribute from the analytics perspective and multiple perspective. We'll explain the reporting so you can explain it to your client. And of course, within a couple of sessions of the reportings, you will be much more confident to do it on your own for your end clients to report to your end clients. Do you have a lot of case studies for Canadian businesses? Uh, can we, Kunal?
Yes, we can provide some case studies from Canadian business.
Okay.
We have worked lots of clients from Canada.
Maybe we'll have to. We've worked many, but yes, case studies will take some
Needs
time
to
to
be
prepare
created.
prepare
Yeah.
those cases. So give us some time. Of course, we have few case studies. Arjun will share those, but yes, maybe we'll come up with more. Maybe in a week's time, probably we will. with you on a case by case because most of our plans. Sure. Thanks, Ted. It's nice to know about it. Thank you. Thanks for the information. We'll stay in touch with you for any queries. We are always here to answer you back. Yeah, we'll be prompt to answer. Thank you. Thanks a lot for all the queries, Ted. Of course, if you have any more queries, you feel free to shoot them right away. Thanks, Ed. It's a pleasure and honor to present you back. And of course, we'll come up with much more better topics for the presentations. Stay tuned with us, all of you. We'll always be there. Thank you. Yeah, thanks. Thank you, and have a great weekend, all of you. Any more questions? We are still here. We have approximately 10 minutes more. Alexi, WSA, Feb. Any more queries? I think you can raise your hand if you want to speak. We are here to answer you back. Thank you. I think we'll just end up this session right now. It seems all the queries have been answered. If you have any other queries, feel free to reach us out. Thank you and have a great weekend. Thanks, Kunal. Thanks, Arjun. Thanks, all of you. Bye.